Well, they said it was going to snow today, but I wasn't sure how bad it was going to snow. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's my car, and it's snowing right now. It's been snowing all night, I guess. It's 9:30 in the morning right now, and I have some things to do today, some running around to do, so I'm going to be going outside and unburying my car, shoving off my porch and my driveway, and going to be heading out in this stuff. And so I thought I'd make a little video of what it looks like in northwest Indiana, the northern hemisphere, for maybe some of the guys who are not experiencing snow now, or maybe not experiencing as much as we're getting, but here's what it looks like here where I'm at. Alright, before I take off here and head out in the snow, I thought I would give you a quick overview of what I carry in my pocket on a day-to-day type situation, what my EDC is, whatever you guys want to call it. Today is a little different than normal. I'm going to a meeting for my job, so hence the pen. I don't always carry a pen with me. I always have one usually in my jacket or my truck, but I have a pen. Also, I have my business card case. It has my CGS Knives cards in there, as well as my current employer cards in there that I hand out occasionally. I don't always carry those two items with me. Chapstick and the winter conditions, this is a must. I always carry that. Of course, my phone. It's probably the cheapest, oldest phone you've ever seen. This is a automatic knife, spring assisted knife, whatever you want to call it. Kind of a cheap knife I got on eBay, and I was able to get quite a few of them and handed a couple of them out for Christmas presents. But I really like it. It's a Kershaw Leak knockoff, basically, but made in China. Works great. Of course, my wallet. This is a leather wallet that was made by me sometime last year. I don't know. It's not like the best wallet. I planned on dyeing it, never got around to it, but it works great. It's a trifold wallet with a pretty do one-handed here, a spot for your bills and that sort of thing. And then of course I have the my ironclad. That's always around my neck, pretty much no matter where I go. I guess except for Sunday mornings. I don't take this Sunday mornings to church, but other than that, I always have my ironclad on me. Love this knife. It's a great knife. And those are items that will be going into my pocket and going with me as I head out to this meeting. So about 10 after 10 right now. I got to be there at 10:30, so I got to go clean up the car and shovel the sidewalk and porch and all that, so I need to get going. So here we go. Alright, got the car cleared off here. Let's see, that's a lot better. It's still got about 10 minutes. It's not that far of a drive, so I'm making pretty good time. Got the guy coming down our street here with plowing snow. Here he comes right here. I want to give you an idea of what it looks like in the area that I live in and what we deal with when wintertime comes around. Wipers aren't really helping much, but I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm sliding right now as I come up to the stop sign. So I'm trying to stop real slow, but here's one of the main streets, and you can tell how it's plowed a lot better than the side road that I live on. But yeah, it's still pretty slippery. Sliding all over the place. Dad's garage. Across there is a gas station. And across the street from that's a little convenience store that we call it. It's called ABC Tobacco. And then you got your chain Walgreens across from that. That's kind of a typical intersection here from where I live. Here's one of the main roads leading into town. See how well it is not plowed. Coming up to another intersection with a video store and gas station. And then over this hill up here, you guys can't quite see it yet. There's your video store. There's your gas station. I'm sliding. We're sliding. Whoa. Alright. Anyway, good brakes. Here's the side of railroad tracks. And over that railroad tracks is what is called Lake George. It's the largest lake in this area. It's in town. It's pretty big. It was a river at one time that was dammed up way long time ago for a sawmill that's no longer in existence, of course. But this dam still exists, and it created a lake because of it. It's where I go fishing a lot. I do a lot of fishing on Lake George, but of course, as you probably have already figured out, it's frozen over right now, and nobody's fishing in it unless you're doing ice fishing. And I never have been a fan of ice fishing at all. So here's the bridge that leads over the lake. We're on it right about now. There's a lake out that way, and here it is over here this way. As you can see, it's nothing but just snow because it's just frozen over. But there's the lake. That's Lake George. Over here, you see the houses in the background. You don't even need to compare this to. But in the summertime, I'll come back out here and make another video of Lake George in the summertime. And you'll see how big of a lake it really is, in my opinion. Some people compare it to like Lake Michigan or Lake Erie or something like that. It's just a small pond, but as far as lakes go, it's a pretty decent sized lake. Sliding again. But when I was in high school, they tore the house down and extended the street out because this is the main access way to the hospital. And now they have housing development back in through here and all sorts of things that we used to ride our bikes and our dirt bikes back through here, and some trails and stuff. Of course, all that's all gone now. But all these houses you see over here, these are all brand new within like the last 5 years. You've got a whole huge subdivision over here. There you can see our water tower that we have for this city water tower. The city's name on it, obviously that's Hobart. Spelled Hobart, pronounced Hobart. They got the gentleman that founded the city long time ago, I suppose. And there you can see, kind of off in the distance there is the hospital. St. Mary's Hospital. We're in this guy. Well, just got done with my meeting. This didn't last for long, and heading down a back road, getting ready to go through town. So I caught up with the school bus, probably some kindergartners or so. But anyway, here's a view of some of the houses that are in the area. There's a friend of mine's house there. There's a mail truck. Alright, I'm currently on Lincoln Street. This street goes into town. Here's some of the older houses in the area. There's a funeral parlor right here. Hardware store. And around this turn is the historic downtown or uptown, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, here is the city of Hobart. There's our ice cream shop, Dairy Queen. Here's the oldest church in town, built in 1875. It's a Unitarian church. There's a car right in front of me. I guess just pay attention to the road. There's City Hall, where the court is at, and jails. Right down there in this street is the lake that I showed you earlier, Lake George. Here's an old movie theater they redid, post office. And up here is a tiny building, that's the police station. And right down here is the lake. Make a left to show you a little bit of the lake. Watch out, lady, coming through. Here's Lake George as it's frozen. Can't really see it too well, but back in there is the dam. And then here's the lake. There's a gazebo they just built a few years ago. The dock and a pier that goes out to the lake a little bit. Go left here, I'll show you where another one of my fishing spots is at. And this is on the river. Now we're on the north side of the lake and on the north side of the dam itself. And this is the river over here. That's where I do a lot of fishing back up in there. There's a parking lot. Here's a soccer field. Also play rugby here sometimes as well. And there's a park over in there. Good place to eat. It's called Lake Park Restaurant. Here's our gas station, our gas prices. How does that compare to where you live? But that's pretty much the little miniature tour of the city of Hobart during winter time. The snow around us is pretty much typical of what we see all the time. About 26 degrees today. Sorry for all the shakiness of this video. Hope you've enjoyed. You got a good view of what Hobart looks like and where I live. Thanks, guys.